I'm about to leave Effingham, Illinois. This is a TA truck stop, and some farmers right next to it. I saw a guy cutting grass, making hay, not war. That's always a good thing. And there's yeah, that's my goal for today, is to do 625 kilometers, or roughly what, 6.5 hours, basically 400 miles. So don't say that Uncle Sergei is not working hard. No, but there's no point, right? Hold on. Stand by for camera calibration. All right, I'm not using my external mic because we are inside the cab, and normally the sound is recorded fine, but I'm really at Papago 520 on top of my windshield. It gotta go. It gotta go. So sorry for the last night screw up with the audio again. Like, I cannot believe, like, I'm always having these audio problems. Like, picture is always much easier. Good quality picture is easier to achieve than audio, you know? And that's kind of like the next level to make your videos better. And I don't think I don't think I can plug in my mic into my laptop, because that's what I use to record that commentary. And this was inside a Starbucks, and I moved away from, I wanted to sit in the back, but then they have the speakers there where the music was very loud, and you know, you cannot record music, otherwise YouTube says it's a violation of copyrights, right? So I moved to the middle, and there's a counter right there, and these girls started banging their plates and cups. I don't know, like, where all those sounds were coming from. Like, they sell coffee in paper cups, right? But the way it sounds is like really, like one guy said, like someone is doing dishes, you know? It's like very harsh metallic ceramic sounds. Anyway, so I'm getting the, I already checked my I got a notification from Canada Post. That's our, you know, government postal organization, mail organization, like United States Postal Service. In Canada it's called Canada Post, canadapost.ca. And I got a notification that my cam has been delivered. It's waiting for me in my mailbox in Cambridge. And the other piece I ordered, which is not included in the cam, like the set includes the windshield mount and those little pieces that you can use to permanently attach it to the windshield, which I don't like, because then what happens if you break your windshield or something, or you sell your truck, you know? And some crazy birds are having fun in the grass over there. 3 birds chasing each other. And yeah, so the other piece I ordered is a head mount. And unlike with a GoPro, where you look really stupid if you check one of my videos when I was unloading that, I think it was some kind of a Korean excavator back in the summer of last year. And I tried that head mount with a GoPro, and you have to keep it like this here, and you look like a total idiot, you know, because that camera is square. It's like you're like a miner with a projector. And the guy was laughing, the guy who was, I said, is it okay if I use the camera? I gotta close the window, because these stupid birds with my luck are gonna be heard much better on the audio than my own voice. Yeah, now with these guys. That's my favorite part about the Mack truck. And the second favorite part is the panel here. Huh. Okay. I used some, I saw some funny advertisements on TV. Or was it on, yeah, on TV while I was staying at the hotel in Cambridge. you know, Gorilla Glue, right? So I saw it here at the truck stop. See, the commercials do work, especially when they're funny. It was funny. I like that Gorilla, so I thought, hey, you know, I was thinking about this panel in a brand new truck that keeps getting undone, and on the other side it's perfect, right? So I thought, no, so I put the glue inside this big gray panel, and then I put lots of glue where the rubber is, and there's enough pressure there so that the glue stays, you know, because if there's no pressure, right, if the parts are disconnected, the glue's not going to work. So I made sure there was lots of glue with the rubber because there's pressure in there. And so far so good. We'll keep you updated on the progress of this important matter in a brand new truck, because that's really something. Like, who assembles trucks like this that after 3 months you have pieces falling off, basically, you know? But anyway, so yeah, and this head mount I'm getting, so this camera, it looks much better. It's kind of like what they use in law enforcement and the army, and you wear it on the side of your head, kind of like a flashlight. And there's a special mount which you can put on top of your head, or so it's gonna open some really good possibilities. Like, for example, now I was trying to grease my fifth wheel without disconnecting from the trailer, because I was lazy yesterday when they were greasing the truck. The guy says, "You want to drop your trailer?" I said, "No, that's too much work. Just grease the truck." And I bought these 2 packs of grease, and I thought, I am smart, so I'm gonna raise the trailer using my Honda motor and just push those packs in there, and then, you know, pick up the trailer again, like without disconnecting. And of course I was doing it now, and the slit is too small, so the packs broke. Half of the grease was on the side, and I found a couple of sticks here, so I was pushing them in. So that would make for some exciting video if I had that head mount, but it was too awkward to use this cam because I needed both hands to push that grease in, you see? So you guys are losing on some entertainment because Uncle Sergei doesn't have that dash cam. But that dash cam is there, and the head mount is still on the way. But like I mentioned, that cam has a port for external mics, and I cannot believe how many people still don't understand this little thing, that the camera must have the capability of supporting external microphones. If it doesn't have a port, a hole where you can plug in that cable, you know, but people keep leaving me messages, you know, why don't you use the external mic with your dash cam? Okay, well, that's why. Because even though it costs like over 200 bucks, that dash cam, it does not support it. And actually I sent a message to the girl who gave me that dash cam. I said, you guys should think about this, because that would increase the appeal of your cameras. And actually the news of I got a news release from Papago saying that now Papago dash cams are available at Best Buy Canada, because we have a Best Buy, but it's bestbuy.ca, not bestbuy.com. But it looks exactly the same like US, except that I guess it's a total different enterprise. And Best Buy US actually bought, we had a similar store called Future Shop where I used to work back in the day. When I came to Canada, I was selling phones and cell phones, and it was kind of like not a bad job, but the money of course was not good, because I could never persuade people when I spend 2 hours selling an item and I get $3. You know, it's like kind of hard for me. I'd rather spend 1 month persuading someone and then get paid $10,000. So I was much more successful in real estate. Just, you know, some people, like I read about this, like really, you know, you gotta be motivated, right? So when you get a big reward, for some people like me, I can do that in sales, but I cannot do it like $1, $2, $3. But that's what they paid us when we were selling those wireless, you know, cordless phones when they become popular, like regular home phone, but a cordless phone. And this guy or gal comes in and they want to know all the differences between these 20-30 models, and you know why the frequency here is different than here, and which one is better, and what the warranty is like. So we spent like 2 hours explaining and then, okay, we're gonna come back, I'm gonna bring my wife. And then if they do buy it, which would be very rare because this was new technology, after 2 hours of my work, I would make $3. I still remember, this was like total waste of my time. Anyway, so yeah, so the headband, the head thing is coming, and I'm loading Tuesday. It's gonna be a 70,000 pound roller machine, you know, one of those machines that put pressure on the asphalt when they build a new road. So it's going to be a very cool load, and this is not a small one, right? Like smaller ones, I carried them on my 5-ton truck when I was driving a tow truck, and this is, of course, you know, 70,000 pounds, and they said they requested oh, it's called the official word is soil stabilizer / asphalt recycler. So if anybody has any asphalt to recycle, let me know, or maybe you have some soil to stabilize, I may be able to help after Tuesday on my way back to Canada. So 70,500 pounds, which means that 70,500 pounds plus 47,400, so I'm gonna be 117,900 pounds, my gross weight. So it's pretty heavy, and there's lots of hills in Missouri. Okay, for now it's time to roll. And today was my payday, so I was able to afford this nice novel. I love this guy, Robert Parker, and this is a novel from his Spencer series, where the main character is the Spencer private detective. Love these. And there's a five discs, so 5.5 hours of entertainment. So gonna last me whole day today. $14.95. And the girl at the counter who was helping me with the purchase, you know, she looked kind of cute, so I said, you know, I know they always like to look at Canadian money. I said, you ever saw Canadian money? And she starts like, oh my god, that's so cute, you know, much better than our money, right? And I said, well, that's worth about $8 now. And she kind of scratches her head and she says, why does it say 10 on it? I said, no, I mean $8 US. This is Canada, right? In Canada it's worth $10. I said, but now the rate is $1.25. And the girl looks at me again and she scratches her head and she says, so how long has your dollar been stronger than ours? I said, no, your dollar is stronger. Our $10 Canadian is worth $8 US, right? So that means that your dollar is stronger, so you need more Canadian dollars to, you know, if I convert them, let's say if I go to the bank and I exchange this, right? So I need more Canadian dollars to buy something in the States. Anyway, had some fun. Okay, I got my book, audiobook, I got my coffee, I got my bought some protein bar. So let's rock and roll. And you see, like, the truck stop is half empty now. Everybody left because it's already, what, 10:35. Actually, wait a second, it's only 9:30 because I'm on Central Time. Well, there's a truck wash there, so that's another thing I probably have to do. I have to wash the truck because it's getting pretty dirty, and that attracts attention from law enforcement, which we don't want. Where did that farmer go? See, he still has half a field to cut, and he just decided, to heck with it. You know, today's Friday. I want to go have a beer. You know? That's what's so beautiful about being self-employed, right? There's no control. The guy can do whatever he wants. It should not be legal.